Hello, this is Michael, and welcome to the first Kodi John Sniper Edition video. Basically, it's going to be covering maintenance in Kodi today. I will try to bring forth videos a couple times a week for anybody who is using the John Sniper Edition, and I will explain the name and clear that up in case you're wondering. No, I do not call myself John Sniper. It's actually a funny story and kind of pay homage to a good friend of mine. So anyway, I'm on my Amazon Fire TV. These instructions kind of apply to anybody who uses Kodi, in my opinion. You could use it on the Fire TV, the Fire Stick, the NVIDIA Shield, which I highly recommend. But let's go ahead and get started. There are four different types of maintenance that we're going to be covering. And in my opinion, you should do this daily. You should do this often. Three of those will be inside of Kodi. One will be outside, and that will be this app right here. It's called Clean Master. It is in the Amazon Fire Store or Amazon Store, and it's also in the Android Store. But just search for it up here, and you will find it and download it. You will be needing that. It's very good, very simple. But let's get started. So we're going to open up Kodi John Sniper Edition, and this is my setup. And here, that pop-up right there kind of gives you a little bit of a report card of what is going on maintenance-wise, and it says recommended action none, so that's what you want to see. But this is my setup, the John Sniper Edition, and this is what you will get. This is a skin that I use, and if I press movies, it will show you all of the add-ons I have installed. But I'm not going to spend too much time with this today. We are just tuning in for maintenance. We'll do more videos talking more about Kodi and the John Sniper Edition. But for today, we're going to do the first three things. The first thing, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. The first three maintenance steps. The first one you want to do is go to System. Now this skin I have, we're going to operate under the assumption you are using a John Sniper Edition. But nonetheless, if you are not, go to your settings and go to System. And the first thing I want to do is I want to show you to go down to the Video tab and select it. And I want to make sure that download right there, that download actor thumbnail, make sure that little dot is unticked or unchecked. You do not want that. It's just taking up extra space. So untick that, and after you get done doing that, actually we'll scroll down to Clean Library, and you want to select that, and you want to click Yes. Now this might take a couple minutes, so while it's taking its time, I want to explain to everyone why I call this the John Sniper Edition. Do I call myself John Sniper? No. Actually, I think it's a ridiculous name. But the reason why it has the name John Sniper Edition goes to where I work and my full-time job. There is a gentleman there who created a Facebook page, and he named himself John Sniper. And it was basically to, entice the ladies. Or he thought it would make himself look cool, or thought the ladies would like that. I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, me and my other friends that work with him teased him to no end, to where he stopped using it and canceled the page. But I still tease him, call him John Sniper. And when I started doing my own Kodi builds, he was one of my first customers, and I called it the John Sniper Edition as a joke, and we kept referring to it as the John Sniper Edition. And I just stuck with it. It's a funny name. It's a catchy name. And rather than use my own name or try to come up with something cool, I thought I'll just stick with the John Sniper Edition. And that's basically how that came about. Some people that I've worked with or have set these sticks up for want to know if I call myself John Sniper, and I do not. It's just a little anecdote for you. This typically takes a second or two, but I do recommend you do these four things the thing we just talked about before this was where you untick the actor's thumbnail. You only have to do one time. But the other four things I highly recommend. Do it once a day. Do it every time you're done watching a TV show or a movie. Um, and as soon as this finishes up, we will have our first step done in the maintenance of Kodi. And if you do these four things on the regular, your Kodi will run smooth. And as you can see that the cleanup library, the progress bar is starting to speed up for us, so that's good. We're about done here. And when we're done, we will move on. And done. So now that the clean library is done, you want to do that. Like I said, once a day, once when you're done, doesn't matter. So we're going to hit the back arrow. Now the first, that's your first line of defense when it comes to maintenance. Now we're going to go over to, under power and over to Arrays Wizard. Arrays Wizard has many functions. I do not use 99% of the functions. We're going to select it. I use it for their maintenance. But as you will see, it has lots of cool functions. It takes a second to load. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to focus on the maintenance tab. So I'm going to arrow over to maintenance and I'm going to select it. Now as you can see at the top, you got the different builds. You will not find my build under that build, under the browse builds tab. My build isn't there, but you can install different builds. You can install add-ons, you can make a backup, different tweaks, all that kind of stuff. But I use the maintenance tab. It's really good. So basically, as you can see, thumbnails, packages, and cache, or cache, however you say it. I call it cache, but thumbnails, packages, and cache. We're going to delete all three of these by selecting this button. So I'm just going to select that, click OK, arrow to my left, select that, click OK, and select that, click OK. Pretty simple. And then we're going to arrow out, and arrow out again, back out I mean, and we're going to go down and select quit. And we're going to close Kodi. After you do this step, whenever you run the Arrays Wizard, you want to close Kodi immediately. So we're going to wait and let it close. Should only take a couple seconds. And now we are back at the home screen on our Amazon Fire device. We will open Kodi again. And wait for, in my opinion, it's a good idea just to wait for that pop-up to come up. And if you don't like that pop-up, we can get rid of it. And that will be coming in another video. I like to keep it up as kind of a report card for new customers or people who might forget that they haven't cleaned up their system in a while. But if you get annoyed with it, I can show you how to get rid of that in a future video. But we're going to move on to our second step. Actually, I guess, yeah, this would be, I don't know which step this is. This would be our third step. That's it. Third step. So we're going to go back over to Power. And we just did Arrays Wizard. Well, now we're going to go over to the Maintenance tab, which I have set up under, it's for an app called Community Portal. And you have several options here. The first option is quick and simple. I don't really like to use it just because it just seems too easy. But we're basically going to use clear all cache folders. So we're going to select that and hit delete. And hit delete again. Hear a little noise. I can hear a siren going off. I don't know if the camera, my phone camera, could pick up on the siren. Anyway, it says yes, quit, or I'll restart later. You want to click restart later because we're not done. And then we're going to clear cached artwork, thumbnails, and textures. Select that, click delete, and it makes a little noise again. And you'll select I'll restart later. And we're going to go down to clear package folder, click delete, click OK. And then we're going to skip this one, delete old build zips from device. We're going to go down to delete old crash logs. Select and click delete. And select OK. Now if you go down one more, it says wipe my install. You never want to do that. That's basically You're deleting everything that is the John Sniper edition. You will have a virgin version a virgin version of Kodi, which you do not want. So we're just going to hit the back arrow, and you will notice that the screen is black. Don't panic. That's okay. We have temporarily deleted the photo that I had selected, which was the DeLorean from Back to the Future under the Power tab. But that's okay. We're going to arrow down to quit again and select it. When we restart Kodi, all of those pictures should be back in place. But let's and there is your third, and now we're going to move on to our fourth and final step in maintenance. Is now the Kodi maintenance is finished. Everything inside of Kodi is done. Now we're going to move over to this Clean Master, and you want to select it. And this is super simple. You let it do its thing. It's cleaning up all those tabs you can see, and it says scan complete. And basically, my Fire TV is at 94%, and that little tab says boost. If I select it, it's gonna shoot a rocket up and put it at 100%, back to 100%. And hit complete again with the button, and now you're back. So now, that's it. Everything should be cleaned on your system. We're gonna open up Kodi, and you'll get this preparing for first run. Don't panic. Everything should still be fine. And now you should be running smooth. Everything should be tip top. If you look, your cache is at 2, your thumbnail's at 1, basically, but all the megabytes are 0 and recommendation is none. That is what you want every time. And that is it, my friends. My maintenance is a little bit of overkill, but I have a little bit of OCD when it comes to doing maintenance on it. I highly recommend you do all those steps. Like I said, the very first thing we did where we unticked the download actor's thumbnail, you only need to do one time. The other steps I would do often. I would do daily. I would do after every viewing when you're done for the day. And it's that simple. And anyway, that's this video. I'm sorry it's a little long. I'll try to make the videos shorter. It's kind of my first video and introduction to the John Sniper edition, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the name in case you were wondering. But there will be more videos coming talking about different things, different add-ons, new add-ons, tips, tricks, how John Sniper edition works, what I'm trying to do as far as keep it running lean. I do not do IPTV, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically live streaming TV. I have one add-on that does. But I really don't do a lot with that just because those are always here today, gone tomorrow. You're constantly going to fiddle with it. I try to provide just for movies and TV shows and sports. I don't really do a lot of the sports, but I do provide it because I know a lot of people like that. But my main thing, the reason why I got into this was movies and TV shows. So that's kind of what I try to do. I try to put add-ons that are here and have been working for a while and are trustworthy. Sometimes they do die on you, and that's not a problem. I'm going to be here to walk you through on uninstalling the ones that don't work and installing the new ones. So if you have the John Sniper edition, this video is for you and this page is for you. It's going to help you maintain. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I will be coming with new videos. This is Michael with Kodi John Sniper edition. Thank you.